This is interesting. You will see from the pots down there that I've been experimenting with some bottomless plastic pots specifically for growing tomatoes, and so the tomato plants send their roots down into the soil. The ones next door, which is my usual technique, they are 10 or 12 litre pots with an ordinary plastic pot bottom, and you can see they haven't fared as well because of the drought, so the plants haven't been able to get enough moisture, whereas these seem to have fared very well indeed. This is another interesting experiment I've tried this year. These are tomato growing pots, and they've got the system whereby you have a growing bag here, and then they've got little holes and the water reservoirs here, and so the water goes from here down into the growing bag, and then the tomatoes themselves are planted in this middle bit, so I feed the tomatoes in the top bit and then I water them with ordinary tap water in this bottom bit. Again, they've fared pretty well in the drought that we've had. I think there's less evaporation that you get from, say, an ordinary pot, which is the one next door there, which has got a bigger surface area for evaporation. Because the surface area is very small here, and this reservoir here and here, that they seem to have fared quite well. There is some burning from the sun, and that's in spite of having some shade behind them. But next year, if we're going to be having these sort of summers that we've had this year, I'm going to be putting more shade all over the top.